Hey everybody, I'm Josh Soholt with Public Land Meat Company, and today we're going to be making a couple of different types of sausage. I'm going to be doing Italian sausage and breakfast sausage, and we're going to be using the Made with Meat grinder to get that done. We're going to be doing it in 2 allotments, so I'm going to do 30 pounds of each. We're just going to do it as kind of a loose pack, so no casing or anything like that. Just going to be throwing it in freezer paper and getting it in the freezer to use any way we need in the future. So follow along and thanks for joining us. First step, we're simply going to be just weighing the meat and seeing how much we need and then getting it ground up. All right, and then to get this going, we're just going to get the grinder fired up and get the meat portion of the mix ground up. All right, so obviously this number 32 grinder made quick work of all this meat. Up next, we're going to get our pork fat ground up to mix in with our sausage. All right, so hard part's done. We got all the meat ground up and ready to go. Now, all we have to do is get it into the mixer and give the fat and the meat a mix to begin with. Throw a little water in there, then the seasoning, give it a little more of a mix, and then start throwing it in freezer paper, getting it wrapped up and frozen down. So here we go. There, get a little pre-mix mix here. So we have, I'm kind of going to be doing this in a lot of batches. I'm not doing all of the mixing in when we have a little more meat than the mixer can handle. But what we're going to be doing right now is just putting in some seasoning into the mix and then pouring some water over the top of it to get it to kind of congeal and really marinate in through the meat. Also makes it easier to mix. So we'll do that step now. Just going to take some of my seasoning and I'm going to kind of end up sort of swapping this back and forth and mixing it more equally. So we'll just kind of get it going here. Put a little bit of that in. Like 2 cups of water. It's about 13, 15 pounds of meat, something like that in the mixer right now. And just give it a good mix. And again, I kind of work that both ways just to kind of get it really evened out. Cool, and I'll just keep mixing this and I'm gonna take the rest of this and get it all mixed in and then we'll do a little flip-flopping and get it super evened out and we'll get into packaging. All right, so now that we got everything mixed up, I got my Italian sausage over here on the right, my breakfast sausage over here on the left. The last step is simply just to use a stuffer and get it put into meat bags and get it frozen down. So thanks so much for joining us in this sausage making session we had here today. And good luck in your own kitchen, making your own creations. Thanks again.